Cristina Dynamite. First of all, we will welcome you to your country, Greece.
Thank you very much.
Kalamaria, Thessaloniki. So, we would like to hear some things about your career and how you start. And Cristina Dynamite. First of all, we delight to hear you're here in Kalamaria and we welcome you to your country, Thessaloniki, Kalamaria. So, first of all, we would like to hear about you, how you start, about your activities, the food activities, and what was the first drive to start doing what you do. Tell us about it.
So the drive was the American diet. When I moved to the States, I realized very quickly that most people don't have a healthy diet and they don't eat the proper way. And I wanted to make it a mission to bring healthy eating to America.
That's right. Tell us about some experience about the first, second customer, how you start, how was your struggles, what happened?
Right. So the first client that I had, it happened completely randomly. I had a personal trainer that told me that he has a client that might need a little bit of help with nutrition and meal planning. And it was a family that had a sick child with autism, and the mother also had diabetes and MS, so they needed help in that area. And my trainer believed that I can help them. So I went there to do it like once a week, a few hours. And I realized very quickly that they needed the help and it helped them so much. And it was a tremendous help for their health. They improved their health. And then it became from once a week, twice a week, and then it became an everyday thing. So then I realized I was helping them a lot with healthy eating habits.
Great. That was fantastic. Tell us more how you started using the social media and it becomes as a hobby job at the beginning to have it in a full-time actually job now,
Right.
because you have 4 kids, but you are a Greek Pondiak
Yes.
woman, and how you manage all this?
So after a year of working with this family, I realized that I have to help more families. So I decided to create a website and a concept, and I sat down and thought about how I can help other families that need to eat healthy. I sat down, I launched my website, the first clients started calling, and then as I was going, working with a few clients, I tried to advertise the old school way, but it wasn't really working. So somebody saw me and said to me, Christina, you got to start the videos. And I didn't want to do it at all. I didn't want to be in the spotlight. I didn't want to be famous. I just wanted to do my work the old school way. But he was pushing me and he told me, you have to start doing videos. And I had no idea about filming, editing, or how to speak in front of the camera. So I was very intimidated and I was struggling, and I was fighting for about 2 weeks until I made the decision to just start. And it was just a random video, and then slowly I started doing it, and then I sat down and did some tutorials on YouTube because I had no idea how to do it professionally, and I got better each day.
Very nice. Tell us more about the differences, the Americans clients and the Greek Americans clients, if there are.
So I do have Greek American clients. Their standards are high because they already know the Greek diet, they already know what they want. The Americans don't know many dishes that we know that are healthy, so I introduce them to the new cuisine, and they also like it, but they have to be introduced to it. They don't know it. The Greeks usually have everything they need. They have the Greek olive oil, the Greek oregano, they have all the basics. The Americans, we need to start more from scratch and build their pantry and have the good stuff ready to start the cooking sessions.
Yes, exactly. The struggles you have, tell us some tips about the difficulties you have to pass, or how you manage and deal with the family, the kids, and they have to go to the schools, all these things.
With my family,
Your family, yes.
Yes. So the problem is that I'm facing is that right now I am running the households that I have, my clients. I have to run my own household, and I have to run my social media platforms. And all of this sounds in its own like a full-time job. So it's a full-time job being a mom, it's a full-time job running a business, and then it's a full-time job being on social media. So I'm running out of time, I feel, and I can't catch up. And now all of a sudden my viral chicken video, you know, happened, and I can't keep up anymore with the messages, and I need a support team to be able to, you know, do all this.
So what was the crucial moment about, you said something about the chicken video. Tell us more details about this.
So I was cooking for my client for 2 years. I had introduced him to the Greek lemon chicken that he didn't know. He was always eating chicken breast.
Yes.
So then one day I said to him, why don't we try, you know, chicken thighs? And he said to me, I don't do thighs, and I don't do bone and skin. And I said to him, let's try it once, and then let's see how you like it. If you don't like it, we don't have to make it again. So for 2 years straight, I was making him a Greek classic that's in every household, which is our easy meal. Every Greek grew up on it. So I made it, and he liked it so much that he never switched. He was just eating it every Tuesday. I was making lemon chicken for him.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then one day after the 2 years, I decided, you know what, I'm going to post that recipe. And I'm going to say that this guy is hooked for 2 years, and he doesn't even switch it up. And I decided to make a video. I didn't think it was going to go viral. It was just a classic video. And I wanted to share what I use in the recipe. And I posted it. And all of a sudden, that thing took off.
Wow. And what happened? The followers just came, or the video goes to one to another? And tell us more.
One day I woke up, like the day after, actually. I woke up and I look on my phone, and I was about 1,300 followers, I think. And I said to my son, this thing is moving. I think by tonight we'll have like 2,000. And as I was going to my friend's house, by the time we ended up there, we were at the pool. I was at 10,000 followers in one, like from 1,300. By the end of the day, 10,000 followers. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. And by the time I went home, I had 12,000 followers. And from that day, it just started like wildfire. It started like moving very quickly.
So the impact about this 12,000 followers, about that, what happened? A lot of messages, a lot of new clients. What tell us more about?
So what happened is in my video, I said a call to action, which was if you want to start eating healthy, or if you want to, you know, this meal on rotation, DM me lemon. I just said it like without thinking, I guess. So everybody started to send me the word lemon. So lemon, lemon, lemon. It was an explosion in my comments and in my DM section. And then it was also people that were telling me that they made the chicken. It was people reposting my video. It went like global. It went to New Zealand and other countries. I couldn't believe what was happening.
Yeah, that's fantastic news. I want to ask you if you have the Greek Pondiak cuisine as the root, and the roots. You have some things about the German cuisine.
Yes, of course.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe the sauces. Probably.
The mustard. The German mustard.
The
because
mustard,
the Germans
yes.
have a huge selection of mustards, and because I grew up in Germany, I said, you know what? Let's do the German mustard because it has a very good flavor for this dish.
So what other cuisines you mixed, or you only the Greek or the German?
So of course I know Greek the best because it's who I am and the Pondian cuisine. But I also know German very well, and that's not just it because I grew up in this household. I know how to cook everything, like Italian, Mexican food, Asian food. Like I literally can cook anything, and I also cook gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, anything, so I can accommodate every type of diet and lifestyle.
So you give me this to ask you about the teenagers, because how is the diet of these young boys and girls, and what changes you see now?
Right. So I noticed that it's kind of split. There's a lot of young people now that want to eat healthy. They also ask my children, you know, ask mommy, is that a good, you know, is that a good thing that I'm eating here? So they started also interacting. But there's some that don't know better and they're just stuck in their old ways. But I do see a trend that people now want to start eating healthier altogether.
So, is there anything else that you have to say more about this discussion? Something to close this?
Yes, I think that everybody in the whole world needs to watch what they eat. I'm not saying that you have to be 100% strict. You know, of course you can have a day where you buy your ice cream and everything, but I think that watching what you eat is the root of everything. Like it's just the basis for your health. and health is wealth. So if you're not healthy, you cannot live a good life. And I think that nutrition is so important, and that everybody should make an effort to eat healthier in general.
So, one last but thing I have to ask you is about the nickname, the Dynamite nickname.
Yes.
If you want to share with us the story, if you want.
Yes, so a lot of people think that Dynamite is my last name, but it's not. My father was the one that used to call me in Greek, Dynamite.
Yes.
And when we were looking for a name to make it a brand, we were going through a list, and then the person that was going with me through the list said to me, how about Dynamite? And he didn't even know my dad was calling me that name. So I said to him, that's my nickname. My father used to call me Dynamite. So he goes, that's it. Your name is going to be Cristina Dynamite. And then from that day, we kept it. And the slogan, the keep it simple, keep it real, that came from my husband's cousin. She said to me, Cristina, you need a slogan. Come on, let's think about something. I was making whipped cream. And I said, it's so simple. It's so simple. And all you need is heavy cream, and you just whip it, and that's it. So she goes to me, Cristina, keep it simple, keep it real. That's your slogan. And then we just took the slogan along with Cristina Dynamite, and that's it.
So, Cristina Dynamite and keep it simple and keep it real. That's the three words that represents the whole thing you do.
Yes, because I'm keeping it simple, and I'm always keeping it real. And that's what it's all about, I feel.
You gave us a lot of lessons. Thank you very much for this discussion. And we hope to see you again. And maybe we have the chance to do it. You are in America and here in Thessaloniki,
Yes,
Greece,
100%.
again. Thank you so much.
Vageli, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.